Well, just thought I'd give you an update on what's going on. Nothing real spectacular. Of course, the cats going out in the bushes, they get fleas. They bring the fleas back. Ella had the fleas. So, what is she doing? Get out of it. Get away from there. Anyways, I went, got, I don't know what that was. She was going round and round and round. Might have been something dead. But, anyways, the Advantix 2 seems to work on the cats. I put that on them. And they get rid of the fleas. Advantix 2 for Ella doesn't work worth a hoot. Because about 10 days after I dosed her with it, she was just scratch, non-stop. So I took her to the vet. He reached down with a flea comb. Now I'd checked her with a flea comb up around her shoulders and stuff like that, on her belly. I didn't see nothing. He did it right off to the side of the base of her tail. I've never seen so damn many fleas in my life. Anyways, he left the exam room, and I grabbed the flea comb because I thought maybe he had a little container of fleas he dumped on the dog so he could sell you stuff. But I did it, and I got just as many fleas as his. If I'd had that many fleas on me, I'd have gone out and run in front of a truck. Anyways, gave her a Capstar, and she got to poop again. She already pooped once, and it was a monster. Almost didn't fit in the bag. Anyways, gave her a Capstar. That pretty much killed everything that was on her and put her on Credelio. I don't know, expensive stuff. And I talked to him about the cats. He said something about Bravecto. And told me 3 different places I could get it, and didn't write the prescription. So when Chewy called, they didn't have it, and all the minions that work in the office say he's not going to write the prescription until he sees the cats. Well, if I take the cats in, that's $84 a piece for an office visit to get $140 worth of flea medicine for them. It only lasts 12 weeks. I had to pay all that for Ella. The bill for Ella for some flea medicine was $235. Now, that did include the Capstar, which has gone up from 10 bucks to 16, 17, and a steroid shot, because she wasn't really, she was a little bit red and inflamed, but not terrible. I seen poor old Leo back in the day. Leo used to get cherry red tomato. Anyways, by that evening, she was sleeping, not scratching. So, I mean, we did the right thing for Ella. And the weather's turned cool. You know, fall is in the air. Ain't as pretty as up in the mountains, but all the leaves are changing colors and falling down. And it started getting cool at night, down in the 40s. So I took the summer blanket I got on the bed off, washed all the bedding and stuff, put it all back on there with a nice soft comforter. Now I don't have a bed. The animals took it over. And they will fight you for it. You'll be asleep, and they'll get up there and pin you in, and no matter how much you flip and flop and kick, they're not moving. In fact, this morning, Alvin, he likes to go up there. He don't like to sleep on top of the comforter. He likes to, dig it out and curl up in the little hollow he makes. So Theo went in, and he was going to snuggle up next to Alvin, and Alvin wasn't having any part of it, so they had a cat fight on top of the bed this morning. Didn't last long. Nobody got blood, but they were definitely peeved at each other. So what else is going on? Started spring cleaning, because at the rate I'm going, I'd probably be done by spring. I'm getting rid of a bunch of stuff in the living room. I'm going to donate a bunch of it to, it's just furniture that I bought a long time ago from somebody that needed money. Anyways, I'm going to donate all that to, but I had to get it all ready. You know, for what, 10, 15 years. You need a place to put something. There's a drawer. Open the drawer and throw it in. Most of that crap. Yesterday, my dumpster's full. We had to run to the dump because I had so much stuff I'm throwing out. But anyways, I'm going to get rid of all that stuff, donate it to the Habitat Humanity Restore. And then I'm going to get rid of the old couch I got. I think I'm just going to go with 2 accent chairs and my recliner. We got the runner coming. Now I forgot what I was saying. Halfheimers. Ella, heel. There. Good dog.
Have a good weekend.
You too. So anyways, I'm going to put in a couple accent chairs and a small table between them. See if I can't thin out the living room, and that one project leads to another. Now I got to build shelves in the garage to hold all the dang tools that I had sitting on the coffee table. I don't know, I just got a bug. But, you know, I got boxes stacked up in a spare bedroom. I got to get them out, get them flat, and get them hauled off. I got rock wool insulation that I don't need anymore. It's almost a whole pack. I'm just going to take all that stuff, all the wood scraps and everything in the garage, get that all hauled down to the landfill. So anyways, that's it. Rain tomorrow. Pray for Jamaica. They're going to get their butt handed to them with this Melissa. A Cat 4 or 5 hurricane hanging around for 2-3 days. Ooh, I'm glad I don't live there. It's going to be bad for them. Anyways, y'all have a blessed day. We're going to go on. It's like early in the morning. 7:20, I don't know what it is, 7:20, 7:30, something like that. It is kind of chilly out here, but it's not going to be as chilly as it is the rest of the week. Plus, it's going to rain all day tomorrow, thunderstorms and stuff. Well, I'll go home. Everybody's already had breakfast. I'll go home and I guess I'll start on today's projects. I may run to Walmart. I saw a video on YouTube about putting in a dongle like a Chromecast, and ONN, Walmart, ONN's like a Walmart brand or something. They've got one. You configure it on the TV set, but then you can plug it in the back of your stereo and you can broadcast like a Chromecast to the stereo, so you can get Spotify and Sirius XM and all that stuff on your home stereo. In which case, there's another project. I'll take all the DVDs and crap I got, because the only place you can ever play them now is home. Cars don't come with them anymore. Take all that stuff to the pawn shop or something and get 50 cents for the 500 CDs I got. But I'll get them out the house. Okay. What is this? Those of you that's having an ordeal with the government shutdown. What a bunch of idiots Congress is. Okay, that's enough politics. You get it everywhere else. Let's see. Oh, Ella's all relieved now. No poop in her system. She's ready to have at it. Okay, I'm rambling. Y'all have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.